ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಅಬಲೆಯರಲ್ಲ, ಭಾರತದ ಮಾತೆ.
ಭಾರತ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ 86 ಅತ್ಯಾಚಾರ ಕೊಲೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
ಇಂದು ಕೂಡ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಕಾಣದ ಸೌಜನ್ಯನ ಕೊಲೆ.
ಸುರಕ್ಷಾ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಯನ್ನು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿಪಡಿಸುವ ಮತ್ತು ಕಠಿಣ ಕಾನೂನುಗಳನ್ನು ಜಾರಿಗೆ ತರುವ ಅನುಷ್ಠಾನಗೊಳಿಸುವ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರಗಳದ್ದು.
A sister, a daughter, and also a friend, a neighbor to someone. And I will also stand here in front of all of you, just asking you all one question. If this protest was held in the night at 10 o'clock today, how many of you all would be here present today? How many? How difficult it is for a girl child to walk alone on this path alone. We say we are privileged. We say that we are given all the rights, all the power, everything, equality and everything. But are we really free? Have we given the freedom that we deserve? Have we given the freedom that we deserve? Yes or no?
No!
We aren't. We tell that we have given, we are privileged and everything, but we are not. The hands which are not raised, they say that, they speak louder that we are not privileged. We aren't, are we?
No!
Yes, we are not. It is the sad truth. I do not want to say I'm not lying here in front of so many people present here today. I'm not lying. But that is the sad fact and reality of this society. Which is so sad that every day I open the news, I see 12-year-old rape, 8-year-old rape, 85-year-old woman is raped. Everybody is raped. It's sad. I feel my heart is so heavy at that time, like I don't know what to do. Which society I am growing up into? And who are the youth in this society who are ready to protect the women of this society? This is not fair. Is this fair, ladies and gentlemen?
Not fair!
Yes, this is not fair. And I, the youth, I stand before you all saying this is not fair. We are here to fight against all the rights we deserve. Only one more question. I'll just give a random instant of me, like if I have to go home right now. Let it be around 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the night. I'm going. I'm alone. My mom calls me. I'm a Catholic, so I would use a Konkani reference. I would be like, because it's a mother's concern. It's a dad's concern because they know the society. They know how cruel the society is. Nobody wants to take a stand for a woman because if something happens, it's a shame for her. And that is not right. We do not deserve it because we have not done anything wrong. We haven't done anything wrong and we are going to fight today. We have come here, so many dignitaries came upon this stage, upon this days, saying that women are going through so many things. Let it be so many cases. If I have to take instance, I have a piece of paper here, I've written 3 pages, saying that this is not fair, we deserve rights, we deserve so many things. But here, I am going to speak my heart out. I'm going to say that we deserve every other right that a man has here. I'm not saying that man is all privileged and everything, but woman's pain only a woman knows. Yes or no, ladies and gentlemen?
Yes!
Yes. And I would want to say some of the instances that many here dignitaries have put on. Nirbhaya case in 2012, December, a cold night. She didn't know, she was just on her way home. And then this crucial, in such a dirty, heinous act which has happened to her. Then later on, in 2018, there was an 8-year-old in Kathua, Jammu and Kashmir who was abducted, drugged, raped, murdered at the end of the day. But the system could not do anything about it. System was all there. They say, yeah, we come up in like roads for protests and everything, but has there ever been a change? We raise our voices, we say, yes, we need rights for women. But do we really have it, ladies and gentlemen? I am scared for our future generation, the youth who's going to stand and be like, I am a citizen of India. All Indians are my brothers and sisters, but are they really? We call this India as a motherland, a land where we praise Goddess, Devi and everything, as I respect. But do we really respect our own mothers, our own sisters, our own friends, let it be? Do we respect them, ladies and gentlemen? I need an answer. Do we respect them?
No.
Yes, we do not. The silence is the answer. That is the truth. That is the pain that everybody is going through. This is so sad that even I would tear up on the stage because we do not know every minute in India 16 rape cases are registered. I would say every minute. But then so many unofficial, unregistered cases are there. Everywhere we go, every place we go, I see 7-year-old, 13-year-old children nowadays stand up and then we see the cases. And then it's all very normalized. We say that, oh, it's okay, another case. In a day, I read at least 5, minimum 5, but maximum more than that. We cry, we think what is the situation of a nation today. But I'm speechless, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say that we deserve rights. We deserve everything. Everybody deserves equality and everything. But this is just a sad society that we live in. But I would want to say, if you want to create a change in the society, educate your son. Whoever is going to step out in this generation, be a youth, be a citizen, educate that person. Say that you are going to respect. Let it be anyone. Let it be a boy, let it be a girl. You're going to respect my choice. Let me, ladies and gentlemen, if you have to say an instance, we go out and everything. A young girl or a student, for example, that she's raped. Some assault or harassment has happened to her. What is the question that the society takes? What clothes was she wearing? Why was she there at that point? What time was it? Why was she alone? Yes, that is the truth. That is the sad truth of this society. We only question the girls, the women. But I'll tell you, recently there was a case, 2 nursery kids were harassed, assaulted, sexually assaulted. What was their fault? What clothes were they wearing? Uniform. Yes, uniform. Even I'm wearing a uniform right now. Even so many mothers out here, so many, sisters might be there. They have their siblings out there. They are everything, everybody. It's just one concern. We have that mindset, stick to it. She wore that, her choice. That's why it happened to her. I told her not to. Why can't we tell that to men? It was his choice. He did it. Why can't we do that? Every time it is not up to us. Even we, as citizens of this country, we also want to go there and be like, live freely, go on walks maybe. As friends, there are so many, like girls who go in 2 groups or like 3, they are also raped. They are gang raped. Most preferably used statement is gang rape nowadays. Is that fair, ladies and gentlemen? It is not. It is not. And I stand here today as the voice of the youth coming forward and telling each and everyone, this is not fair. And we have to come up together, stand together and fight for our rights, fight for our future citizens, the youth who is going to build a beautiful nation tomorrow. So it's my only request. We are not going to be silent. We are not going to sit down here, but we are going to fight for each and every right that we deserve, and we are going to get it. Because rape is not a crime. It is not a woman's shame. But we stand here with dignity and respect as each and every mother, let it be sister or a sibling. And that is my only request, ladies and gentlemen. Respect each and everyone, and then we will have a change in the society. Thank you so much.